Hi, my name is Tanya and welcome to my small backyard vegetable garden here in central Victoria. Today is the day I am tackling the strawberry patch. I haven't been able to get on and do any of this in the last week due to rain and having so much rain, and I didn't want to compact the garden bed. We've had a day or two of dry weather, so I'm pushing on because we have a forecast of rain in the next couple of days with another sunny burst and then over a week of forecast rain. So I'm taking this chance. It's late in the afternoon and I really didn't feel like coming out and doing it, but I thought if I do not take this chance now, then it may be another 2 weeks before I can get back and do this. And really what I'd like to do is get these strawberries up, and I am not being gentle at all while doing this. And as you can see, I am tackling the thyme as well. It has grown out and through the strawberries, which wasn't the plan. It just has sort of taken over a bit, but I'm pulling it all back so that I can then have a border along the front of the thyme, and maybe I can plant some of this garlic that is in rows. As you can see, it was interplanted with the strawberries, and maybe I can put some of that garlic along the front and just have a little border that sits in underneath the apple trees. The thyme has got all woody and it's dormant at the moment, so it is the perfect time to just tidy it up. You don't need to be gentle with it. I just tear at it like you saw, and it sort of comes away and it will reshoot from the base of the plants. There are some plants that I will need to dig up and take out, but for the most it will contain it back near the edge of the wall. The strawberries have really taken over, and I have not done the right thing and taken off any of the runners. Even though we got a good amount of strawberries last summer, they really need to be tended better than what I did. And I think getting them out of here and into maybe some large planters so that they can be looked after properly and have the runners taken off so that they will produce more fruit is going to be a good idea. And truly, you can have 600 plants, but if they're all going crazy, you're not going to get the fruit that you hope for. I planted the both strawberries and the garlic together. The garlic was like an underplanting. It didn't do very much for a good couple of years, and it has just sprouted again this year. I'm just going to put it in and see if it will grow. I have heard that you can just use the leaves like chives, so if it doesn't succeed in growing bulbs, some have already got bulbs, and I'm not quite sure if it will damage it by me moving it. I do want to really get in and top dress this part of the bed because I want to put the rhubarb in there. Down at the edge of the wall, I need to put in some soil because it has dropped away. Then I will be top dressing with mushroom compost, some cow manure, and if I can get any homemade compost out of my bins, I will be doing that. But if I can't, then I will leave that. I will feed up this bed, put a whole heap of other compost and things on it and some dynamic lifter, and then I will cover the whole bed with the straw and wait until I'm ready to shift my rhubarb. We certainly do not need all of these strawberries. I won't be keeping them all. I will tidy up some plants and divide them up and keep some, and I will take a crate of the strawberries and plant them at our local primary school in their glass house. I think I will be pulling up strawberries for a long time. They've grown up in underneath the hedge. They will be popping up here and there for the next little while. The soil in this bed is really nice. It's nice and dark and it looks good, but it needs building up because of the apple trees one side and the box hedge the other side. Really, edging a vegetable garden bed with box hedge isn't the best idea, but I love box hedge and I love to hedge box hedge. So that was just a decision that I made and I do love it. I don't regret planting it there, and making this the perennial bed I think will be a lot better than having to dig in it and try and get annual vegetables to grow. This is all the garlic. There is a fair bit of it. Some of it has come out with the strawberries. There's lots of plants, and that's a wheelbarrow full that I need to go through, and that is going to be a job for another day. But I'm just going to tidy this garden bed and see if I've got most of them gone, because the leaves sort of make it seem as if there are plants still in there. So if I can get all the leaves raked back just to check, there are still strawberries along the front that have grown at the edge of the wall, and I just get that all pulled up. I wasn't going to do this, I was going to leave it, but I may as well push on and just get them all out, and then I can sort the strawberries, come back and sort the garlic. No recognition, just a quick side eye. I'll be glad to get some of this thyme gone. It is wonderful for like a living mulch. I absolutely love it underneath the apple trees, and I think I will add a few different things. Like I said, I might put the garlic interplanted all through the front of it and something flowering. And I really need to tackle the apple trees. I am no expert at pruning apple trees. I really know very little about pruning apple trees. I just hack at them and just do what I think should be done. I will be doing no tutorials on pruning apples. They produce quite well. We had a great crop of apples, and they are the little dwarf gala apples. There is one thing that I did want to tackle, and that is the bricks across this edge. I threw them down when I put the mulch in, and I never dug the bricks in, which makes it very difficult when I'm taking my trolley or the wheelbarrow this way. So I thought there's no better time than just quickly get on and sink those bricks a little bit so I can make that a pathway I travel with the wheelbarrow. It's not going to be perfect. All this will change when I set out where my little glass house is going to go. So this is all just for now. It keeps the mulch in place and the grass out of the mulch. The grass will come back. Once the warm weather comes, it's pretty trodden and a little track is worn. And really along the raspberries, I need to do a bit of a top dress, but I don't know that that's really worth it until I sort out the glass house. And I'm back again. It's a couple of days later and the sun is absolutely beautiful. We had rain yesterday, so I was so happy that I got in and got all the strawberries out. Even Hunter is out here in the sun with me. It is just so warm. I'm happy to be out here sorting these strawberry plants. I'm going to sort a crate out so that I can get them down to the school and planted. And then I will sort out the rest and figure out what I'm keeping. I'm keeping a range of strawberries, some older plants and some that are younger. It is a tedious job, but one that needs to be done. It's got garlic mixed in with it, and I also found some grape hyacinth bulbs that had come up in the garden bed also. Hunter is getting quite upset with me because I keep blocking his sun. I set him up a little bed and he's not liking that I'm moving across in front of him. I found one strawberry with a flower on it, so that's interesting. Anyway, it is good to have these sorted and make a little bit of a dent in the wheelbarrow full of the plants. I just laid down a thin layer of straw that I'm putting the little plants on top. Some have soil and some don't have any soil, and I'm just sitting them on there. I will then put a bit of straw around them just to keep them from drying out until I can get them down to the school. They look pretty happy, and it's amazing when you cut off a few leaves how good plants look. These are some more garlic. So that's got a decent sized bulb on it. So I think I should try and at least save some of them. I want them all out of the middle of the bed, but I should at least save some of them. This one has a strawberry plant in it, but I'd have to break up the whole batch just to get it out. So I will do that when I am ready to plant. Yeah, there's a lot of garlic there, but the bed is looking very good and very big now all the strawberries are out. So I'm excited to get this moving on, and it means that I can decide where I'm going to put the rhubarb. I am thinking down the end where all the herbs are. This is garden bed number 4. It's the last garden bed that I planted up. The peas are still coming up, but everything else is looking so good after the rain and this sun. It is absolutely loving it. I can't believe how big the kohlrabi has got. It's really settling in. And these chard plants. This is garden bed 3, where I sowed the carrots. They are getting extra little leaves and are looking more like carrots now. I'm extremely happy about to have 2 more rows of carrots. These are the parsnips on the right and the spring onion toga on your left. I'm keeping these covered up so no birds can sneak in. I do not want them in there and digging these up. And this is the perpetual spinach that I pulled out and tidied up and topped up the soil and planted them back. They are looking really good. I did not even water them when I repotted them, and the rain did that for me. These are the red pak choi. They are looking very happy. I'm just going to pick some of these pak choi. We have been picking some and they have been delicious. Going to pick a couple more to take inside, and I find these so architectural. They're just beautiful to look at. These pak choi look as if they need a bit of protection. They're just getting hit by the birds. So I'm going to put a little cover over them.